Hey folks, Johnny here. And I was reading in Psalm 42, verses 1 and 2, that says, "As the deer longs for streams of water, so I long for you, O God. I thirst for God, for the living God. When shall I be able to go and appear before God's presence?" Have you ever noticed how when you get hungry for just something in particular, like a BLT or a hamburger or something like that? Can you think about times when your soul is hungered for God and nothing else will satisfy? I want you to realize something. Number one, a soul that is hungry for God is blessed. Remember Matthew 5 and 6, it says, "Blessed are those who do hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied." Another thing, a soul that is hungry for God is not well fed on self. Okay, I saw a posting in Facebook the other day that caught my eye. It says, if you're not hungry for God, you're probably full of yourself. That's probably true. That is definitely true. Proverbs 28 tells us that he who keeps the law is a discerning son, but the one who is a companion of fools is a glutton and humiliates his parents. Number 3, Jesus saw the blessed life as being characterized by hunger, not physical, but spiritual hunger. Luke 6:21. "Blessed are you who hunger now, for you will be satisfied." It's a promise. Boy, who would have thought hunger is a blessing? It is. Proverbs tells us that a man who is hungry, his hunger drives him on. It drives him on to do what he needs, either work to take care of himself and family, or persevere in the face of the Lord. Number 4, a soul that's hungry for God is filled with good things. Luke 1:53. He has filled the hungry with good things. It's a promise God makes to us. Finally, and the most important, is that hunger for God can only be satisfied in Christ. Psalm 17:15 says, "As for me, I will behold your face in righteousness. I will be satisfied with your likeness when I awake." So this hunger that I'm speaking of is a good thing. St. Augustine would say, "You have made us for yourself," meaning God, "and our hearts are restless till they find rest in you." Now there is a kind of hunger that we can have when we hunger so much for so long that our body physically, it starts to die because it starts to feed on itself and eventually it wastes away. The kind of spiritual hunger that we have that's that way, it no longer hungers for God but starts to die and fall away. I need to ask you, what kind of hungry are you? And are you hungry for the Lord? That's it for now, dear ones. I'll talk again. Bye-bye.